Hi, lovelies. I'm Ariel, and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your weekly reading for May 8th through May 14th of 2017. This week, I will be using the Zombie Tarot. I will also be using the Divination of the Ancients Oracle for a reading this week. And I'm doing that in honor to celebrate the full moon in Scorpio. So to me, these are definitely that full moon in Scorpio vibe. The full moon in Scorpio is on May 10th. As a Scorpio myself, I really wanted to embody that. So that's why we'll be using these decks this week. I think they'll pick up the energy perfectly. If you subscribe to my newsletter, the May edition came out this past Sunday, May 7th. So please be sure to check that out. It may be in your promotions folder. Also, be sure to check your spam folder. For some of you, it may have ended up in there. If you'd like to sign up for my newsletter, I do have a link below this video where you can do that. This month, we were talking about powering up your growth and momentum. So, some great things in there, as well as some mini full moon and Scorpio readings. So, this week, also, the energy of Mercury retrograde is finally going to be out of the shadow period. Mercury went direct, excuse me, station direct on May 3rd, and we're finally will be out of its shadow around the 10th of May. So things should hopefully start to pick up the pace as far as better communication, technology, stuff of that nature. So I invite you all to take a deep breath with me in through your nose and out through your mouth. And settle in and call on everyone's angels, guides, ancestors, loved ones in spirit to be here with us as we do this weekly reading for May 8th through May 14th of 2017 to give us a message for our best and highest good. What is the energy surrounding us? What do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to work on? If you'd like a personal reading with me, please make sure to visit my website, which is mavenunmasked.com, or you can also check out my Etsy shop, whichever is your preferred platform. So we have one for this week. Let's get some more. Fill you. Come on, you guys. Come on. Thank you. Alrighty. Okay. And the shadow card this week is the Lovers, but the Lovers reversed. So this could totally be that we have some decisions to make when it comes to love and relationships and loving ourselves. Maybe some of you are dealing with the should I stay or should I go? Is there even an equal balance in the relationship? Things of that nature. Okay. So the first card we have this week is Justice. And I think it's funny, I was just saying about, the Lovers reversed, and are you in an equally and evenly balanced relationship? Are you giving too much? Are you not receiving enough? Are you open to receiving? Maybe you don't know how to receive, or maybe you don't know how to give. Maybe your partner is busy doing something else and they're spending so much time away, and how is that taking away from you? Or is it actually giving you more energy and time to focus on you? So paying attention to the balance this week. Also, it feels like some karma maybe floating around us, especially since Saturn is still in retrograde, and with this Lovers reversed energy, maybe some karma, or with the full moon in Scorpio, things that are in the dark will tend to be brought to light. So maybe there are some things that may be coming up that may shed some light or bring more justice, or make you feel more justified about a particular stance you have in the relationship. This could even be for some of you if you are going through like a divorce or something like that. Maybe you have court this week, or something specific may be decided with your court case or situation this week with the Justice card. Again, your head versus your heart, which is more important to you, and how can you balance the two so that you don't have to sacrifice one or the other? The next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So it's like this week, things are really kind of on pause and not moving. Things have kind of been arrested and have come to kind of a screeching halt. Really in this place of just trying to regain that balance. And Scorpio is so intense and so deep and really ready to find the hidden answers and bringing some of the secrets to the surface. So that's why some of our movement may be on pause this week. And Scorpio, full moon and Scorpio energy is coming in to say, hey, we need to get some of this cleared up. Let's shed some light on this so we can begin the forward movement process, especially after coming out of Mercury retrograde when things are kind of on hold anyway. So this feels like that last burst of that to gain some clarity so we can begin to move forward, possibly even next week. The next card we have is the Six of Cups. So childhood memories and nostalgia. If this is a court case, maybe it has something to do and involving with the children. It could even be, perhaps this love situation that's maybe not going so great, or going through a shift or a change or a bit of turmoil or transition at this time. Maybe it reminds you of something or a relationship with someone from childhood. Maybe it reminds you of your relationship with your own parents or another family member. This could even be spirit inviting and asking you to take a break, hit the brakes, and invite more childlike and playful energy into your life this week. Okay. But it definitely feels like maybe it's just even clearing up and healing. So that Scorpio energy is bringing up some of that stuff from childhood that needs to be healed to the surface. Okay. But it can't be healed until it is brought to the surface. So we'll be dealing with some of that this week. Then we have the Ace of Hazards, or the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So we're not starting anything new. I definitely feel like this is a seed that's already been planted, and we're just going into the ground from the other way. Instead of coming up through the soil, we're reaching down into the depths to pluck out that one morsel, that one seed that was planted so long ago, to cut that root, cut that cord to allow it to begin to be healed. But definitely it feels like this is in regards to our home and to our family relationships. And then the last card we have this week is the Five of Wands reversed. So it's not like anybody else is trying to get us. More than anything, we're in, I don't want to say competition with ourselves, because that's not it. But more than anything, it's our subconscious coming to get us, if that makes sense. Parts of our subconscious that we've stuffed down and that we think that we've dealt with, that we think that we've healed, that we've completely forgotten about or suppressed and don't remember. It's like that part of ourselves with the full moon in Scorpio is really like, hey, it's time to get this stuff resolved. It's like the light and dark aspects of yourself battling each other, that head and the heart, the masculine and the feminine, within you, the spiritual and the physical, battling and trying to gain control and to find that balance. And I guess a way to counter some of that energy, because it feels like it'll be intense and maybe stressful for some, is to really embrace that childlike, playful energy, that innocent energy, that resilient bounce back energy. Okay. Really interesting message this week. It could even be, call upon a sibling, call upon a childhood friend this week to kind of help set you right energetically. Okay, we had a few flop out, so let's take a look at these. The first one is runes, so perception. So changing your perception about something. Okay. Or maybe whatever this issue is, maybe you have it wrong and your perception needs to change a little bit. Or maybe you feel a certain way about it because of something that happened to you in childhood, but that's not necessarily what it really comes down to or breaks down to when you look at the bigger picture. Perception is everything. The next card we have is handwriting and authenticity. So to me, this is saying for some of us, we need to write it out, get in touch with our inner child. What does our inner child need to say and allow to come out? I also feel like this will help us to gain some stability back in our family environment. But, writing something that authentically resonates with you and getting those feelings out, being your most authentic self this week and in dealing with this situation. Then we have footprints, which is for direction. Okay. So it feels like that this is going to begin to clear a path for us so that, once this Knight of Hazards, flips up right and we can get some of that energy moving again, that we will have a focused direction and plan of action to take. But we're kind of in that space of needing to clear some of this stuff out and for this choice, this decision to be made. But I think to gain clarity on that choice and decision, we're gonna have to dig deep into the depths of our soul and our subconscious and repress things that we necessarily don't want to deal with to be able to have clarity on the next direction and moves and steps to take. And then I'm happy because we have Black Cat on our side this week for good luck, you guys. Good luck. So this is not a big, super scary thing. It may not feel good all the time this week. However, we do have some good luck on our side, some blessings from the universe coming our way. To me, this also speaks about we'll be protected as we go about this week. But for those of you who have court cases or dealing with some of this lovers issue stuff and stuff coming to the light and all of that, there is good luck awaiting. It's all about your perception and is what's going on, what is the most authentic choice for you between your head and your heart? What do you feel most authentically resonates and is for your best and highest good? And then, we'll have some direction from there. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your weekly reading for May 8th through May 14th of 2017. Again, if you'd like to book a reading with me, please be sure to check out my Etsy shop or my website, which is www.mavenunmasked.com under the Book a Reading tab. I would love to work with you, beautiful soul. Have a great one, lovelies. Bye. Happy full moon in Scorpio.